Welcome to the TurninPoint Systems Learning Center. This tutorial will cover the basics of using the QWIKPoint ERP for building purchase orders to order inventory from vendors. If you have not already done so, I suggest you go see the QWIKPoint overview video. So let's get going. First, sign into your ERP. The system administrator will have provided you with access to the system that will allow you to edit items and build purchase orders and submit them to the system. For this example, I'll be ordering from my vendor Core-Mark. First, go to the information and gather some information about stock status. First, I'll go to the reports page and I'll go to potential stockouts. I'll pick the vendor Core-Mark, hit the refresh button, and I see that there are two products. In fact, they're out of stock. The Snickers almond has a history of running out, so I'm going to change the minimum quantity for this item. I'll do that by going to the Items tab and selecting Items. I'll select a vendor, Core-Mark. I'll put in the number 2283, and I see that Snickers almond is already selected. Hit page, and I'm going to go down to the minimum quantity. I see that the minimum quantity I have is 15, and I'm out of stock already at 5. So what I'm going to do is boost this up to 20. Save the item and close. Next, I'm going to get the report for top sellers. I'll pick the items that are the top sellers, and for the last month, which is my date range, I'll check to see what's been selling really well or what I've been buying a lot of. I'll look here and I see that there's one Core-Mark, 2, 3, 4, 5 Core-Mark products. Okay. So let's go to the order process. First, go to the vendor and purchase orders. Next, I'm going to pick a vendor. You always have to pick a vendor. And I see I have one in process already. So I'm going to pick that PO and I'm going to add to it. First, I'm going to go to enter the items from my potential stockout. So I enter the item number here, and I'm going to build to minimum. I can either add a quantity into this field and then add to the purchase order, or I could build to minimums. In this case, I'll build to minimum. The item's been added. Next, I'll go to my next item, 2, 2, 3, and I'm going to build to minimum. That was the Snickers almond. So you can see that it's ordered 25. I was -5. I've built my minimum to 20, so it's going to order 25. The next item I'm going to order will come from our top sellers list. So I go to top sellers, 262. I'll build the minimum. It says the item is already at the minimum quantity. I want to check on this. So I'm going to go to my search tab. I'm going to go to my 2616, which I've added, and then I'm going to research that. And I see, yes, although it is a big seller, the Altoids Wintergreen, I see I have 26 on hand. My minimum quantity is 25, so it won't order any. Go back to my purchase order, resume from where I was. So I look at my PO and I see it's okay. There's one item I'd like to take out, and that is this one, the Tums. So I select remove. I update my PO, and that will remove the item. Now I'm ready to submit. If I were receiving an order that I've gotten a delivery already, I'd check that delivery to make sure it was accurate. and I could check the Receive Now button, and it wouldn't go into my warehouse for receiving. I look at this, I have 7 items, 69 pieces, $760. Everything looks ready to me. I'm going to submit the order. I submit it. I choose OK. Your order has been submitted to our system. So now I go to Warehouse, go to Receiving, and I'll see that this order is ready for receiving. I'm going to select the PDF. It will send the PDF and export it. I can now use this PDF and I can mail it, fax it, or email it to my vendor to enter the order. And I can keep this PO on hand to check for receiving. Well, that's it. You've done it. You've finished a PO and a vendor order. Sign out of the system, and you're finished. Well, that concludes this tutorial on building a purchase order and placing an order with a supplier. To learn more about the system or to see how to use specific QWIKPoint features, visit the TurninPoint Systems Learning Center. And thanks for watching.